I wish it was 60 minutes. But we want everyone to say this. I am committed to move these documents from paper to possibility, from planning to implementation, because Pittsburgh, Allegheny County, Western Pennsylvania will be a different place in 2 to 3 years from now because we say so. Valerie Dixon.
Thank you, Mr. Stevens. Thank you. We had one more thank you that needed to go out real quick before we do the tribute.
Yes, those young men that spoke this evening, give them another round of applause. All our poets. But it would not be right not to acknowledge their coach who did show up tonight and witness them in that powerful presentation. Could you give a hand for Sister Kim? Kay May Ill in the back there. Put your hands up, Kim. That's their coach. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now, you've heard gotten a lot of information tonight, received a lot of information tonight. We've heard a lot of words spoken. And I think this tribute is an honor to those who can no longer speak words anymore. And I think just to give them a true honor, usually we give a moment of silence, we give a couple of seconds, and we go on about our lives. But this is a longer moment of silence, and you could just give honor to those that have given their lives and, make a promise to commit. Whether you're doing something from the document or just something on your own that you came up with, we just want to recognize while we're here. Thank you. We're going to end with a prayer from Sister Barbara Finch. Thank you, Sister.
Friends, you just witnessed a sacred remembrance. Our God, the God of all names, has called each of us. They have called you and me here tonight. They called each of the young people that you witnessed here. And part of that sacred remembrance is to remember the name and allow it to burn in your hearts and take it forth from this room. Because that's what brought us here. That's what will send us forth. Remember Jaleesa, Ernest, Raymond, Justin, Colin, all 12-year-olds recently murdered. Robert, Greg, Marcus, Daryl, Darnell, Jamie, Raymond, Milton, Vito, Kenneth, Wallace, Michelle, Keith, Jaleel, Rashida, Anthony, Michael, Marcus, George, Kevin. We call upon our God, the God of all names, to be with us this night. Our God has inspired us with the African proverb, it takes a village to raise a child. There is an addendum on that proverb tonight, starting this very night. It takes a village for each and every adult to be an adult, to take responsibility, to reach out, to be the solution. And so I ask that you extend your hand to your neighbor, cross the aisles, hold each other's hands, be committed to one another. As we ask for the grace from our God to be with us, to carry us forth. Our God gave us a mighty leader, a mighty witness of nonviolence in Martin Luther King. And since his untimely death in 1968, we have been a people wondering, will he return or will our God send another? Our answer tonight, our God calls us forth. We have our answer. It is you and me. We are called forth. We need not seek another. We are the ones. The time is now. Our God is sending us forth. So as we extend our hands to one another, let us remind it, our God is calling us to extend our hand across the lines of race, religion, creed, nationality, political party, that we as teachers and professors and government leaders and family members and media personalities, as business people, as corporate leaders, we are all to be leaders. Our God is calling us to say no to violence, to come together as one community, one neighborhood, one Pittsburgh region. And if you accept this grace this evening, and only if you're willing to accept this grace, then we say amen to this call, because God has called each one of us right now, right this moment, to take it out of this room and live it from this document. It is to be flesh and not paper. And if you're willing to do that, say amen. 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 Go forth. Live nonviolence. Be nonviolence.